This is man humbles feminists in the funniest way possible. Now that's not possible. You can't humble a feminist.
Still not uncommon to hear the phrase, that's a man's job. And I want to hear your thoughts on that particular phrase.
There are men's jobs and there are women's jobs. I mean, I think we all, I mean, we're not saying that that doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there are women in men's jobs. It's just, guess what? They've qualified for it. I mean, I wouldn't want a petite female firefighter qualified just because she's a woman. No, she needs to carry that 90-pound mannequin up a flight of stairs. That's a part of the test.
I mean, you're not...
We are kind of saying that.
But it's just like if you pull up to a garage and you got to get like an alternator replaced and there's a woman mechanic, the majority of men and women are going to look at that and be like, hey, man, I'm all for, you know, women's rights. I mean, who isn't? But I also want my car to run well.
Yes, you want your car to run well. You just trust the one who has instinctive knowledge.
Sensational.
We're going to discuss some of the most influential women, who you think they are, and sort of what gives them that influence. Michelle Obama, Shonda Rhimes. Women can do all sorts of things.
You know, the Michelle Obama thing, she got there because she slept with a man.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Yeah. A lot of women, especially successful women, have gotten to where they are because of the people they've slept to get there. I mean, no one says, like, the previous VP of the United States, which was KH initials, got to where she was because she slept her way there. That's honestly how it got there. That's it.
I think Michelle Obama is a fantastic example.
Right, but she wouldn't be in the White House if her husband hadn't gotten her there.
True.
But Peter, I just want to get one final thought from you. Are there words that are used to describe men that offend you?
Not particularly, and if there are some I don't like, I certainly wouldn't want them banned. But it always goes back to that old adage: sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's just obnoxious.
Peter Lloyd,
Sorry, you have to
wait,
give me a
I think
chance
we'll
to
let you
respond to
carry
that.
on this.
They
That's
all
ridiculous.
got pissed.
No, hang on, I won't do your show again if you don't let me respond
Go
to
on,
that.
Kate, have a word.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
It's funny how he just said one thing and he was absolutely right. They immediately started melting down. They melted down immediately because they already were hurt. They were completely offended because it was, yeah.
Consider yourself a feminist.
As a nice, easy answer, yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that women, if we were to get into a war,
May he rest in peace,
or should be enlisted in the draft?
No.
I don't really have like an opinion on it. Like, I feel like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
I don't think women should be drafted because at the end of the day, it wouldn't really help the war in any much way. Like you said, the drone.
Whoa, that's a really sexist statement of you
No,
to make.
because like I'm making frontline physical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're saying, oh, should they have a place in the war? Yeah, I feel like if a woman wants to be, would be in the war.
Wants
yeah.
to, we're talking about force though, right?
Yeah, no force.
So then for those of you that said you were feminists, do you see any inconsistency between saying that you want equality, but you're cool with sending men to run into machine guns to protect your society? Does anyone wrestle with that?
No, they don't. Because it's them first. It's them first.
How do you reconcile that? Yeah.
I didn't say I was a feminist.
No, no.
Every
You only
feminist
want the
believes
equality that benefits women.
No.
It's always funny to see them expose their hypocrisy. Their version of equality only applies if it is beneficial to them. However, if it is not beneficial to them, like women having to sign up for selective service like men are, then they do not view it as an inequality. If you observe their actions, rather than their claims of wanting equality, it's clear they like to pick and choose for which situations will benefit.
Because it's not equality. That's the thing. It's like anyone who actually sees it knows for a fact that feminists don't believe in equality. They just want to tip the scales the opposite direction. The thing is like there have always been a balance. Sure, there have been situations where things have gotten too far, but there has always been a balance. And people don't realize that. Like being a mother used to be a full-time job. Taking care of the house was a full-time job. You washed clothes by hand. You had to make sure all the dirt and everything that flew in through the non-existent windows was taken out. You had to make sure everything was just, it was like just as difficult as the man who went to the factory to basically work all day. It was just as difficult. But then it got easier for them, and the men still had to do their jobs, and then they had to fight to join the workforce as well. That guess what? The dollar ended up from being here to dropping, because now households had to survive on 2 incomes instead of just 1. And they get to pick and choose. They get to pick and choose. It's not, everyone should be. No, it's the best person for the job. That's that simple. There should be no DEI. There should be no, feminists need a movement. We need to be represented. No. The best person for the job. Plain and simple. That's it.
Benefit them the most.
You're useless. All men are useless.
Oh. Well, you know what? You throw me, Bobby. Since you hate men so much, why are you trying so hard to look like one?
Oh, no.
Nails it.
I'm sorry, but your fade looks better than mine.
She goes to a proper barber. You
want to walk with the big dogs, don't you? You want to stomp with the big dogs, don't you? Well, I tell you what. Let your goatee grow in and you might be in the house.
I'm not gonna downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now?
What he did was this though, he gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me. Yeah. You understand? So let me just go though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating, you feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your bins. I want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we're not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage.
By the way, what she just described is basically what alimony is. Also, 97% of alimony is paid by men to women. So as we can see, it's very one-sided. Some states even have permanent lifetime alimony, such as Connecticut, Florida, New Jersey, North Carolina, Oregon, Vermont, and West Virginia. While alimony won't be granted for most divorces, it's still a possibility. However, child support is another way for entitled women like this to, in their words, sustain the lifestyle they deserve. And since there is no cap on the amount you have to pay, there are cases where men have had to pay over 6 figures a month in child support, such as Kanye West at $200K a month.
There have been cases where the men are forced into these ridiculous payments due to the jobs they've had, that guess what? They leave that job, go to a menial labor job, and then they don't have to pay anything because now they make less than the mother, and then the mother ends up having to pay them, of the child, the mother of the children. It is crazy because it is so messed up. They had the potential, they had a great life, but no, they want their great life and the money too. So they leave them and expect to get the money. So they end up leaving their job and downsizing completely. Because guess what? Men don't need to have the high-end stuff. At least most of us. Most of us are comfortable just having a simple room to live in. The reason why we want that extra stuff is to have something for our wives, have something to build a family in. But if that family isn't an option, if that wife isn't an option, guess what? I'd be perfectly happy sharing a room with roommates. I would. I don't need my own space. It's perfectly fine. Most guys are like that. Most guys are like that because they don't, if they realize it's easier to do something a certain way, they'll do it that certain way. As long as they're enjoying their life, they're not gonna stress over the little things.
Rodriguez.
That's the woman's job.
And Kirk Kerkerian.
Kate Millett, she was an American feminist, author, and artist. She is the founder of the National Organization for Women. Her sister, Mallory, was invited to one of the first meetings that established the National Organization for Women. So this is a feminist group that has been around since the start of the feminist movement, and they basically pioneered the whole movement. And she opened the meeting with the following back and forth recitation. So this is how the beginning of the meeting went. "Why are we here today?" she asked. "To make revolution," they answered. "What kind of revolution?" "The cultural revolution." "How do we make cultural revolution?" "By destroying the American family." "How do we destroy the family?" "By destroying the American patriarch." "And how do we destroy the American patriarch?" "By taking away his power." "And how do we do that?" "By destroying monogamy." "And how do we destroy monogamy?" "By promoting promiscuity, eroticism, prostitution, and homosexuality."
I will give it to...
So, the start of the feminist movement, that was their opening statement, basically to the world. I'm gonna have to look that up.
The chat that said I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy, and I don't give... How about that?
And dumb.
I'm not dumb. I'm definitely not dumb.
Are you sure?
I'm a 138 IQ. I'm not dumb.
You don't have 138
I do have
IQ.
130.
You can't count to 138.
It's not the season.
Bro, being a single mom is literally the hardest thing ever. Like, you cannot do anything. I literally got like one side of my weights racked at the gym because I tried to work out, and they're calling me over the intercom to come get him literally after 5 minutes because he don't want to be with anybody but me because I'm the only person with him. But you literally just can't do anything.
So, having a kid, she's crying for the world to see because she chose to have a child. And now she can't go to the gym. She can't create her videos for her TikToks and have that Instagram lifestyle. And it just, oh my gosh. When did people start seeing children as a burden? Like, I'll spend time with my nephews, and it's like after 3 hours, they start screaming and shouting because they need a nap. And I'm like, all right, I've had my fill. I've had my fill. But that's the thing. I'm not a parent. I'm an uncle. That's my role. I can easily be like, all right, time to give them back. Time to give them back. But that's the thing. It's like, if I had children, I know that it's my responsibility. Mine and my wife's responsibility to take care of that child. And guess what? That child does come first. Yes, you want to introduce that child to the world, but I'm not going to go to the gym and leave that child at the front desk for someone random to take care of it because I want to exercise. Heck no. I say that as if I actually go to the gym. I'm not against equality, but feminism is not equality. That's for sure. Yeah, it's not. It's not equality. It's just trying to swing the pendulum the opposite direction. It's all about, oh, men had their time, now it's our time. When in the beginning, it was equal roles. The men would have to do the hard work and the women would stay home and have to do their hard work back at the house because there's a ton of work to do at home. That's just how it was for years. Now that it's become easier for women to be housewives, guess what? Well, that's when it started for them to cheat more often because now they have a ton of time on their hands and men are the ones still bringing home the bacon.
I'm literally so exhausted from work like 90% of the time, so I don't ever get to do like a good like real workout. And I got up trying to do a workout this evening and he don't even want to go to the kids club. This is like the third time I've tried to take him. He does not like to be with strangers, so it just makes it hard because I can't do anything. The only time I have help is when I'm working, but I can't ever do anything for myself. And the other parent just gets to do whatever they want. Literally whatever. You can go hang out with your friends.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video.
Oh my gosh. That's just insane. The fact that there's people actually like that. People actually like, it's the whole main character syndrome. And I understand that everyone is their own main character. But guess what? If you're going to a concert, you are not the main character there. The people on the stage are. If you're going, it's just having that kind of mindset, knowing that you're your own main character, but you're not the main character. Every situation you go to, you're not the main character. Sometimes you're just a side character. But a lot of people don't have that mindset. They go into everything thinking, oh, I'm number one. I am affected. I am hurt. It's not the fact that I'm causing problems for everyone else around me. No. I am the victim. My child was crying because my child couldn't be left with strangers. I left my child with strangers. I am the victim because my child was crying. Like, how you can't talk with someone like that. They honestly are saying the words they're saying and not seeing it. They can't even fathom listening to it and being like, oh, I'm talking about strangers where I left my children with them and they called me over the intercom because my child was unhappy with strangers and I'm upset that my child's unhappy. They can't fathom that. They honestly can't even think that far ahead. Feminist brains. Feminism is equalism, but Fesbianism. Oh, I hate those weird silent P's or whatever they are. Pseudo, yeah, I knew it was a silent P. Pseudo Fesbianism is what makes feminism look bad. Honestly, feminism is just a joke. It's just a joke. I would always treat everyone equally. And guess what? I lived in San Francisco for 4 years. I would treat everyone the same. Everyone. You know who hated me the most? Women. Women. Because they don't want to be treated as like everyone else. They want to be treated better than everyone else. It didn't matter who the women were. They all were the same. But of course, this is San Francisco, and that's like, that they're all bottom of the barrel. They're all bottom of the barrel crabs. Crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket.
You guys got a video? It's so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.